Most people don't realize this, but you can actually use Claude for your full local lead gen stack. I just used it to find independent med spas in Miami. I got 47 results in just one prompt and then pulled verified contact info for each one of the owners. I started with just a blank chat window in Claude, and I ended up here with all of my leads, their contact information, using only my Claude chat and just one tool. No scraping, technical skills, or coding involved at all. And I'm gonna show you exactly how you can do the same. So first, let's start off with my prompt. Whenever I'm prompting Claude for sales, I always make sure to stick with the CAFE framework: context, action, filters, and end result. If you want to learn more about that framework, make sure to check out this video. So starting off with context, I want to tell Claude who I am and what it is that I'm trying to accomplish. In this case, I told Claude that I'm running a digital marketing agency and I want to help aesthetic clinics with client acquisition. And specifically, I'm looking in the Miami, Florida area. For action, who am I looking for? In this case, I want to find independently owned clinics, and for Claude to combine any multi-location spas that might exist. For filters, I want Claude to leave out any national chains. And for my end result, I want Claude to give me an interactive Google Maps view, as well as a clean markdown table with all of the different brands and companies. Once I submitted that, Claude came back and gave me exactly what I asked for. Now, the first map that we can see, for some reason, it's not loading the images and the graphics like it should, so Claude gave me a second one. This is an interactive map. We can grab and move it around. We can zoom in and out into different areas. We can click on the pins that are on the map to look at the individual spas. You can even scroll through the images of the spas as well. And if I click on any one of these buttons here, whether for directions or for the website, it'll open up directly into my Chrome browser. So Claude has listed out the different brands, the address, how many locations each brand has, how many reviews, the average rating, as well as the company website. So let's scroll all the way down. And in total, we have 47 different independent brands, including 6 that are small chains. These small chains have been flagged for me to verify whether or not I want to continue to use them in my list. If they're locally owned, then that's fine for me in this case. But if they're national brands, then that's not exactly who my ICP is right now. And the really great thing about having Claude run this lead gen search for me is the fact that it caught these 6 small chains, whereas in any other scenario, I would have had to make sure that I caught that manually. When it comes to using Claude for your lead gen, you can either go for volume, which is a wide search looking for businesses in a specific niche. You can enrich emails for every business that comes back, and then you can sort all of it out later using cold outreach. Or in my case, for this particular workflow, you can go for precision, defining exactly who it is that you're targeting, verifying ownership, enrich, and then walk away with all of your decision makers and their emails. This will really work best when your value per contact is high and maybe one signed client retainer is worth thousands per month. So that's the reason why I've chosen this particular workflow today. Now for step 2, here's the part that most lead gen workflows actually skip entirely. And this step is what makes the precision workflow entirely different from just doing a volume search. Because I know that medical and aesthetic spas will often have separate medical directors and business owners, and I need Claude to help me figure out who it is that I should be prioritizing and reaching out to for each of these businesses. So for my second prompt, I asked Claude to differentiate between who the medical director is and who a business owner or founder might be, and to prioritize whoever the current owner or operator of the business is. Then for my final result, to let me know on a case-by-case basis whether or not it's the same person. So let's just see what Claude gave me for my results. It asked me a few follow-up clarifying questions, and then after that, we can see as we scroll down all of the different search results where Claude has searched the web for every single one of these businesses. And in the end, here's the updated markdown table. Let's just scroll all the way to the bottom. Okay, so 6 brands have been confirmed as multi-state or international chains. And in total, I have 30 confirmed independent brands that I can reach out to. So of my initial list of 47, 30 of these brands have confirmed ownership and are in fact independent spas. 6 of them have been excluded because they were confirmed to be multi-state chains. And then 5 or 6 of them were small local chains, which I can choose whether or not I want to keep those. Now, this is really helpful information and a really great list that I have to start with. But now the real question is, how do I reach out to each one of these people? And that's where Scalelist comes in. Scalelist is the #1 email and phone number finding tool. Just go to the scalelist.com website to create an account and get a free number of credits to get started. Once you finish that, go to the platform tab at the top and click on MCP server. Now, you're probably wondering what an MCP is exactly. Basically, Claude functions much like a brain. It can think and it can answer questions for you, but it doesn't have hands to actually execute tasks on your behalf. And that's where the Scalelist MCP comes in. Connecting your Scalelist MCP to Claude, we're essentially giving Claude hands so that it can go out and find emails and phone numbers for us. And you can use this MCP either with ChatGPT or with Claude. Go ahead and hit copy, and let's go back over to Claude now. From our Claude homepage, we're gonna open up our side panel and click Customize. And at the bottom here, select Connectors. At the top, we're gonna hit Add and Add Custom Connector. Here we'll name it Scalelist, and then just paste in the MCP URL, which you can also find that in the link in the description below. Go ahead and hit add, and we can see all of the tools that Claude has access to with the Scalelist MCP. Now really quickly, on the right-hand side, there's a drop-down that says always allow. Yours may likely say needs approval by default. Personally, I prefer to keep mine at always allow. This way, anytime that I ask Claude to find an email or a phone number for me, it can directly call on the Scalelist MCP and immediately execute those tasks. Whereas if I leave it on needs approval, every single time that it needs to call on the Scalelist MCP to find an email or a phone number for me, it's gonna stop that task midway, ask for approval before it continues anything. So just to keep a smooth workflow, I prefer to leave mine on always allow, but it's up to you to decide what works best for you. Once that's all finished, you can go ahead and close out the box. Now I can move forward to finding emails for all of my leads. So in order to look up emails for each of my leads, Claude will be using first name, last name, company name, and company website. And for any of those emails that I can't find, I've asked it to use the domain finder instead. Scalelist Domain Finder can use any website to pull a number of emails from that specific company. So in the event that Claude can't match individual emails for all of the leads that I have, then the second route is to fall back on the domain finder. For every email that's found costs 1 credit, and no credits are charged for emails that are not found. Verification is also included in the cost of the credit. Verification just means whether the email has been found valid or risky. Valid meaning that the email has been found and is confirmed deliverable. Risky meaning that the email has been found, but it's unsure whether or not it's deliverable, so it's up to you to decide whether or not you still want to use that email. So for the direct emails, Claude has come back with 18 for me. For the risky but sendable ones, I have 6 contacts, and there's even a note for the reason why this email is thought to be risky. And then 6 brands had just a public inbox as a fallback, where there was maybe no one specific person who was assigned to that inbox. And then remember, our list started with 47 companies. 13 of those had unconfirmed ownership, so those have fallen into a different bucket that need to be checked either manually, or I can have Claude rerun that for me. But of my 30 brands that I had, Claude has been able to provide me with at least 1 email for every single one of them. Next, I asked Claude to put everything into a spreadsheet for me. So I'm gonna open this up on the right-hand side, and it's given me 6 color-coded sheets. So for my summary page, I have my find rate as well as all key flags and notes. There's a tab for every single one of my direct emails where there's a column for brand, location, target contact, verified email, and individual notes on each one of those. I have a tab for all 6 of my risky emails, the public inbox fallback one as well. And in the far right, I even have a column for outreach tips. So for example, for this particular email that's info@company name, it says that this founder in particular responds to clients herself according to Google reviews and to try addressing her by name in the subject line. So that's really helpful information that Claude was able to pull up for me for every single one of my leads that would have otherwise taken me hours to do one by one. And then the final tabs of the manual research companies, the 13 that didn't have verified ownership, as well as those that were excluded for the larger chains. So with all of these results and the notes that Claude has given me, I know exactly what my next steps should be because every tier has its own individual playbook. From here, I can push the spreadsheet to my Google Drive up here. I can choose to download it. It is currently in an Excel file format. I can also ask Claude to change this into a CSV for me. I started off with a completely blank chat and ended up with 30 names and direct emails of people who I can reach out to, as well as personalized outreach tips that I can use for each one of them. And there were no scraping tools, no technical skills or coding that were involved at all. Just simply me, my Claude chat, and my Scalelist MCP. Now, if you want the prompt frameworks that I use, just comment prompt down below and I'll make sure to send it to you. And if you want to learn how you can enrich a CSV directly from Google Sheets without ever having to leave the page, make sure to check out this video next. Now it's your turn, scale smarter and not harder.